Let's assume two supervisors are working for following activities for 6 days. There is an activity footing shuttering 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each day two supervisors are working, right? And on the third
Yep.
day on the footing leveling, it's very simple. Let's assume two supervisors are working for following activities for 6 days. There is an activity footing shuttering 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each day two supervisors are working, right? And on the third
Yep.
day onwards, we have footing reinforcement activity starting. Again, you have assigned two supervisors. But the
Okay.
problem is our company can supply only two supervisors a day. So do you find
Yep.
any problem in this assignment? Footing
Yeah,
shuttering?
so there's four we have assigned. It's
Yeah.
not possible.
So 3, 4, 5, 6 total requirement is 4.
Yep.
Right? So just think how you assign resources in Primavera. You select the activity, you assign. Then you go to the next activity, you assign. So there is a lot
Yep.
of chance there may be some over allocations. Correct?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if there is if all relationship is finished to start, then there is no problem. But if there is start
Mm.
to start activity, or you see if there is a relationship like this, shuttering and footing reinforcement, there will be a lot of chance there will be some over allocation. So these days 3, 4, 5, 6, their total requirement is 4. If I put it into graph, you can see day 1 2 requirement, day 2 2 requirement, but day 3, 4, 5, 6 total requirement is 4, but your company can supply only 2. So whatever allocated over 2 is over allocated resources.
Yes.
So we will see how to identify over allocated resources. So to understand it better, I will make this same example in Primavera and I'll show you. And delete all this. And let's create two activities. Footing shuttering and footing reinforcement. And 6 days, 6 days, right? And the relationship is it is start to start with 2 days of lag. So footing reinforcement predecessor is footing shuttering and the relationship type is SS. So if it is SS, what happened? Schedule the project. This is what happened. See, footing shuttering and footing reinforcement starts at the same time. But let's put a
Yep.
lag of 2 days. Now schedule it. See, it has moved. Okay. So this is
Okay.
what we have seen here, right? Footing shuttering and footing reinforcement. Now we will assign the resource. Go to resource. Supervisor is already here. Just change the maximum unit to 2. Only 2 supervisors are available. Now go back to activities. Assign the resource supervisor. How much supervisor is working? 2. How many? 2. Footing reinforcement is also 2. And now you can see the total cost is 6,000. Everything is
Yep.
right. 2 supervisors is assigned. Now we need to understand if there is any overallocation. So to understand overallocation, you can use these 4 icons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start from here. Resource usage profile. When you click resource usage profile, you get 2 windows at the bottom. One window, the left side window, it shows all the resources in your enterprise. So if you select supervisor from here, in the right side you will get a graph. In the graph, it is showing a black color line which represents maximum unit. Two supervisor can be used, so 2 is the maximum, so that's why there is a black color line. Sunday it's not working, so it goes down, and Monday
Yep.
onwards you can allocate 2. Wednesday you have allocated 2, Thursday you have allocated 2, Friday it's 4. If you double click on this red color bar, you get a small window that says day of Friday, November 3. Total is 4. Over allocated units is 2. Limit is 2.
Yep.
So this is how you identify the over allocation. Okay, so now this
Yep.
also you must know the time scale. Time scale here is week and day. Week and day it is showing. If it is month, in some PC it will be, go to time scale, change to when you do this exercise by yourself, your time scale will be some month and week. So you may not be understanding month and week. It will be looking like this. So change the time scale
Okay.
to day wise to understand day wise allocation issues. Okay.
Yep.
So same way, whatever it is displayed in graph, you can get the same information in spreadsheet. You can click on resource usage spreadsheet. Program will display 3 windows. First, the resources. Second one, which are the activities where that resource is working. Supervisor is working for a 1000 and 1010. And the right side, you can see the number of units. 2 is working on Wednesday for a 1000. 2 is working in Thursday for a 1000. 2 is working for 1000 and 2 is working for 1010. That makes total 4, right?
Yep.
So that's how you read this window. And here we have activity usage profile, where program displays 2 windows. One, you have 2 options: all activity, selected activity. So when you click
Okay.
all activity information it will display as graph. If you say selected activity, it will display only details of footing reinforcement because it is selected. If you select footing shuttering, it shows information of footing shuttering. So go with all activities, and in the right side, it is showing in terms of cost. Wednesday, you are spending this much of money. Thursday, you are spending this much of money. Double click, you can see how much you are spending. $1,000. Double click on Friday, you can see you are spending $2,000. So that's how you read this graph. And here there is a curve going on. This curve is called as financial S curve.
Yep.
Okay, this is called financial S curve. It is showing cumulative information. Okay.
It's showing the budgeted cost.
Yeah, it's showing the budgeted cost. You can see Wednesday, total 1,000, cumulative is also 1,000. So
Yep.
this curve starts from here because cumulative is here in the right side. 3,000, 6,000, 9,000. So it starts from 1,000. And when you click on this one, cumulative is 6,000. So the curve is here. So it is showing cumulative information. The last one, cumulative is 12,000. So it is showing here. Okay.
Yep.
And we have the same information in spreadsheet, activity usage spreadsheet. Two windows are appeared. Activities are here in the left side and the cost is in the right side. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Okay.
Total is 2,000. So that's how you read these four windows. Out of that, this window will help you to understand the overall location.
Yep. Show me the first one.
Yeah. So once you identify the overlocation, what are the solution? If you face these kind of issues in real side, what is the solution for us for this footing shuttering and footing reinforcement? What are the possible solutions to remove overlocation?
Reduce. Put one supplier on one supervisor at both places,
Mm-hmm.
or get the two to do both,
Yeah,
or
you can
increase the number of days.
increase the number of days. Definitely, when you remove one resource, like out of two, if you put only one, definitely there will be an increase in duration. So you can increase the duration
Yeah.
and you can put one resource for footing shuttering and one resource for footing reinforcement. That is one solution. Another solution is you can delay footing reinforcement. You can ask your team to start footing reinforcement after footing shuttering, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so there are some possible ways like that. Or you can increase the resource. From two, you can increase four. You can ask your resource manager to supply more resources. If he is not
Yeah.
supplying, then you can delay or you can split the resource. Let one work for shuttering and another for reinforcement. So these are the techniques we use in the real site. These are called manual leveling techniques. So what is
Mm.
leveling? I didn't tell you what is leveling. You understand overallocation. Removing
Yep.
overallocation is what we call as leveling. So
Yep.
you have already explained some solutions. So leveling techniques, these are the leveling techniques. What you have explained. You can either delay an activity, you can split the resources, or you can ask for more resources. Okay, so these are the leveling techniques. Now
Yep.
in Primavera, there is an option called automatic leveling. So this is here leveling, automatic leveling option is here, level resource. I will show you how it levels. Click on level resource and you get a window. In this window, check this box level all resource. So what happened? Level all resource means it will level materials, it will level machineries, it will level labors. So we level only the labors. So uncheck this one, select resource, select the resource supervisor. This is the procedure.
Yep.
Then press level button and you can see it is leveled. Okay, what program has done is
Yeah. So they moved
program,
it later.
yeah, program moved footing reinforcement to start after footing shuttering. So this option is not at all used in real time, real projects. The
Yeah.
reason is program only know how to delay an activity. So nowadays,
Hmm.
8 day project has become 12-day project. If you work in a big project, say 1000, say 360 days, 1000 days project, and if you
Yep.
make it changes, if you level automatically level, all the overlocated activities will move on, and this will
Hmm.
end up with a huge project duration.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the reason why we won't use automatic leveling option. Instead of that, instead of using this option, what you can do is, let's go back to the original position, click on schedule and come back, right? Now you see it's only 8 days. You can do manual leveling techniques by yourself. Say you are telling, right, one resource working in one place, so you can go
Yep.
to resource assignment, and here program will display resources and the activities which it works. So here is the data. So what is the budgeted? 2 right? So what you were telling is one working on footing shuttering, one working on footing reinforcement, right?
Yep.
So that you can do in this way. This is
Okay.
called bucket planning. So this is how you do manual leveling technique. You see this level. But the problem is here, when you do in this way, you have to calculate what the duration of that activity. Definitely there will be some
Yes.
increase in
Yeah.
duration. That duration you have to
Hmm.
put it here.
Okay.
Let's say 8 days. It will become 8 days. So again go to resource
Hmm.
assignment. You can change. What program do is program will always divide the total number of resource with the days. So that's why it has become 1.5, 1.5. So you can split it accordingly. 2, 2, 1. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is one solution. Or if you want to start activity footing reinforcement after footing shuttering, you can just change the relationship. That is also a solution, right? So you have to do manual techniques in this way, not using automatic leveling function. This function uh, is not considered as a practical option. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions you can post that in the comments. And we the last session, it was around 1 hour session that we have done, but this session onwards we will make short videos, like around maximum 30-minute session will be happening. All right, so that we can get more student engagement over the video. So we have done with the leveling topic. Next class onwards we will do with baselines and updating project. So thanks for watching. You can register for the next event that is happening on next Wednesday. You can go to my website and register there. Thank you.